Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner and Erska River on Amur region. Picking up where we left off, which means hopping in the Kraz Chabors and finding the one lone pallet of crates that fell out of the trailer. The whole load unpacked because it was at a steep angle. But the pallets that I could see without moving the camera were still in the trailer. So I just packed it and moved on. Get all the way up here and see that one is missing. But I got the Kraz Chabors down there by it. Let me close this. There it is. On the other side, up on the other side of the road. Oh yeah, that's right. I came out of a driveway up here. Was it here or up here? Anyways, it just naturally turned left, so I just followed it and then realized I had to turn around. I should have went up the road past the rocks. Let me put a waypoint on that. Not that I won't be able to see the arrow. Look at her go. I ain't started the engine yet. See that road? How it just naturally turns you left, up the road the wrong way, unless you want to go to the monastery. This would take you to the road that runs south to the bridges that we need to fix. It's pretty tight for an 8-spot trailer. It's catching on the pole right now. I'll get the thing on it and then I'll back up. Let's see, if I go around this way, D will be to the right. See, we're not looking at it backwards. Right and left are correct. Come on, there we go. Got some nice reach on it. And it'll pick up anything at full extension. I don't want it over the cab. That's the way it came from when I was first moving it. It was over the cab. Oops, this way. I'll just put it down. Escape. Open functions again. For some reason these days, hitting escape out of the crane closes functions. Normally you have to hit V to close functions. You can hit B on the controller, provided you only hit it once. Whoops, I killed the engine. Okay, I will go up to the church and turn around. So I back up off this pole. I don't know how I'm supposed to swing much wider. I guess I swung wide enough, but it needs to come back before it goes off the cliff. Swing wide to the right, and then crank it left and bring it on around. Already picked up the monastery job. I got all the jobs on the map, unless something new pops up. Now let's try doing this shitty ass road again. In reality, it's not a problem, really. Slight inconvenience, but nothing that's gonna stop me from getting there. There's the road that goes to the steel mill. Just drag the trailer over that big flat rock. SN just kicked around. No weight on it. Oh, right before I started this video, earlier, I was trying to play it on the Epic server. On the Epic launcher, and I could get to Dimka or Dima, but not Tima, or Vova rather. Get to Dima, but not Vova. No way, no how. And Tima doesn't have a garage to spawn in. I thought Epic would work fine because it had the original save game. All it did, I didn't change anything on Epic except for downloading the patch. Now all of a sudden I can't get to Bava. So it's the patch dicking it up. But I did make another attempt at getting it on Steam, and it seemed to all work perfectly. My jobs were there and everything. I went to Dima, no problem. Tried to get from Dima to Vava, same fucking problem. I think I hit 2 buttons at the same time. Yes, I've been, the longer I sit here, the more tired I've been getting. I would be laying in bed with a good sandwich and a good show and then take a nap. Come on. I gotta get out of the crane. I think maybe it's not working because I have to unpack cargo. I thought I had already done that. Crane is open. Well, let's hit crane mode. There we go. It's unpacked and it's in crane mode. There we go. Told you I'm tired. When I was driving around on the Best Friends map to get to one gateway or the other, I was falling asleep with my finger on the stick to drive the truck. I'd hear a crash and it would make my eyes pop open because I drove off the fucking road with my eyes shut. Yeah, you can laugh, it's okay. I don't have a thin skin. There we go. Wanted it in there just right. Wouldn't be any problem doing the pack unpack or unpack pack. You know what I mean. I don't know why I bother shutting it off. It doesn't even burn fuel at idle. Or very, very little. This has to be running to pack the cargo. Well, actually, no, I don't think it does, but it's running. Unpack, pack. Now I got all 5, and I can do cargo management and start unloading. Yay! Finished the one I started yesterday. Alright. Now I can... What does this give me now? Oh, it's a repair station. Truck is fully repaired. That's nice. But I need it over at the other warehouse with my trailer on it, so I can take spare parts down to the bridge. Or should I forget about that for now and go to Chernokamsk? So I can do bridge to the island and bridge to town. Later, I don't need those bridges. Well, there's one item for Heap of Work. Well, not really. I was thinking there's one item that came from down that corner. That southeast corner. The service trailer, that's what it is. The service trailer comes from down here. The item that's locked. But once I get the other shit up here, I can go down this road to get the service trailer. I still don't have to cross here. I can come down the hill and cross here. I could even do the bottoms up. But except for time, we're 20 minutes in already. And let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only have an 8 spot. So I need the Keny to pull its weight, bring some spare parts down. So, since I'm in the Keny, I might as well go get my trailer. I think A Heap of Work is gonna finish out the hour. get past the ass end of that 8 spot. Suppose I can shove it out of the way. That'd make it hard for me to back up. But I don't have to back up. I'm going out forward. Alright, be right back with my trailer. Too bad I can't just spawn one with the Dev Tools menu. Oh, that reminds me. I downloaded, I don't know, 3-4 new mods. I've got 101. I thought it was going to be 100 even. Why are you doing that, truck? Well, actually, why do I ask why? It's SnowRunner. But it ended up 101. But maybe I'll get rid of some stuff. But I downloaded another IX scout truck, like similar to the 6x6. It is a 6x6, but he calls it a mini, so apparently it's smaller or something. He says you can make, with the options, you can make it anywhere from vanilla to entirely OP. Guess which one I'll go for. But the reason I brought this up is because I downloaded a mod that will allow, geez, guess I'm picking that up. That's wonderful. Didn't really want it to go back that far, but maybe that'll work out. Anyways, what I was saying, this mod allows a certain number of flatbeds and different things to attach to the Cat 770G like normal trailers. This thing right here is one of them. Oh, you. Bastardo. Not quite over the fifth wheel. Let me get out and see if I can back up a hair. Yeah. That's more than a hair, but always have a crane, even if you don't think you'll need it. As you see, even a mini crane can come in handy. So I don't know the advantage of being able to haul freight with the 770G. Not unless you had a modded 770G with like 3 times the horsepower and better handling. That thing is in stock form, in vanilla form. This is the trailer for quid pro quo. I could do that anytime I wanted, but not now. Started to say the 770G in vanilla form is so sluggish and unresponsive that when it came time to do the rock trailer, I pulled the 77 or towed the 770G with a Kraz Chabors. I'm on the wrong road. I took the road that was opposite the exit, and it's not the right one, but I can still get to the warehouse. If I climb that hill where you see the smokestack, that's where the Kraz is sitting. That's the steel mill. We're down in the swamp below the hill. This is supposed to be a road through here. It's marked on the map as one. Hopefully the wonderful Keny can power through. Oh God, I started to move the mouse to open the DevTools menu and realized it wasn't there. I was gonna fix it on the fly here. Even that much suspension damage does make a difference. I wish I had more Pepsi. It's running low. But I was sipping on it the whole 4 hours I was sitting here dicking around with Epic and Steam and Best Friends. On Steam, I logged on, went to my slot 1, and deleted my progress. And then I went in the user data file where the save games are, and deleted anything to do with best friends. Maybe I could go up the hill and I'd be back there, but I need to be over here. That's the icon I'm seeing. The sawmill. But I can get wooden planks at the warehouse. I don't have to go to the sawmill. One-stop shopping at the warehouse. I just have to get the Kraz over there too. This is where co-op would be amazing, because one person in each truck. I'm not going to go across that ratty ass bridge with the handrails that you get stuck on, especially with big fat tires like this. God, it wouldn't even fit between the handrails. This is the swamp area, way in the back there, just before you go up the hill, where I picked up that side curtain for the warehouse trouble job. Here we go. Got some traction. Back in automatic. Boing, boing. No, not that way. I made the same mistake earlier coming out of here when I had the sideboard. On the map, it looks like you need to make a left turn, but it's almost straight off the end. It's just a little tiny left. Wants to slide down that ice-covered rock. Got to keep steering it back to the top. Well, come on, Keny. It's a straight shot to the warehouse. There's fourth. Oh, and now here's this shit. Only made it to fourth because we had to go up the hill. I'm going to get the 4 service spare parts on this and then set it aside somewhere. I want everything on the trailer since it's just 4. Service spare parts. I guess that extra 2 degrees does have a positive effect. Put it right over here. And go get the other one. I want enough room for the Kraz with its 8 spot to make the swing out of that driveway. There's no point in taking down the material that's locked before taking down the material that I can deliver. But really, I need to take them both down. So I'll probably tow the Kraz behind me. And now 4 metal beams. I already made them earlier, just gotta load them. Trailer, 4. Done. That's a load. Maybe I can swing over here and fix my suspension. Any day now, truck. Repair supplies restocked and truck is fully repaired. Outstanding. So I gotta hold 2,000 points to start working on again. I don't want the ass end of the trailer to be catching on anything, so swing her out wide. Let's see, where am I going? I'm up here. I need to turn left right there. And then go across the road onto the ice. Bring that on around. And then up through here. I can't cross even after I deliver the 2 metal to the first bridge. I can't. Why am I doing the bridges? I was gonna do a heap of work. Oh, Jesus Christ. I guess we're doing the bridges. Bridge to the island is first. I started to say, even though I delivered the 2 metal beams, I can't drive across to deliver to the other bridge until I get the 2 spare parts down there. You know, I went to get the trailer for the Keny with the intention of taking it to the warehouse and then grabbing this thing and taking it to the warehouse and then loading up for a heap of work. But when I went back to the Kraz, it was sitting in the crafting zone to pick up the metal beams, and my mind just snapped to picking up metal beams. And the 4 service spare parts that I loaded for a heap of work will work for the 2 bridges. My brain is just not there anymore. I'm just doing things, you know, in the now, they say. Trailer bottomed out a little bit. But then the power of the Kraz pulled it through. Or it could have been a board on the bridge. Getting tired. I don't know. I just know that Kraz is still moving. So that's the way my brain works with the dementia. I think of it, I do it. Like I can drive the truck, I can play the game, you know, because I'm doing it right now. But to think I'm going to do something and then put it off for a few minutes, like the few minutes it took to go get my trailer for the Keny, then sky's the limit, you know. anything could distract me into doing something else. Like coming back to the Kraz and finding in it in the loading area of the steel mill. And I already took the 8 rolls over there in the last episode that I needed to craft the 4 metal beams. So it was all ready to go. I don't even know why I'm coming over here to the Cherno Kamensk tunnel when I need to be clear on the other side of the map. I'm coming over here like I'm gonna fix the tunnel, like I'm gonna do the heap of work job, because that's what I got embedded in my brain right now, is a heap of work. But I can take that bottom road across. I'll leave one of the two trucks down there to go get that service trailer, while the other truck brings materials in the next episode. There's always a soft spot getting through here. But if you put it in low and let it crawl, it'll get there. And I think if I swung wider, so I was doing more of a straight shot, I might have more luck. With SnowRunner, in a situation like this, the best thing you can do is match your wheel speed to your ground speed, so your tires aren't just spinning aimlessly. In real life, that would be a load of bullpucky. You don't want to just stand on it and, you know, burn the tires off. You want to control your wheel spin very carefully. But if you don't have some spin, the treads on your tires will never clean out. And, you know, start grabbing again. I used to go through this mud hole. The area, this was in Minnesota, but the area down there was called Etter, E-T-T-E-R. ER. That was the name of the little unincorporated 5 houses and a bar that sold fishing supplies, you know, along the county road. But you could go off the road onto this state land that used to be railroad tracks. So the tracks are gone, long gone. And there was a couple of spots where they had bridges, little short crossings. So the water off the hillside, it was all forested. So, and it was a hill on one side and a river on the other, Vermilion River. Look up Vermilion River in Minnesota. But anyways, they wanted the hill to have some runoff. One of the places they took out a bridge, little 6 foot by 4 foot, 6 foot wide hole in the ground that was about 4 foot deep. People over the years threw logs in it and put logs across it, so you could drive on the logs without falling in the hole. Stuff like that. If I had more time, I would just leave this truck here, grab another Kraz from the garage, another 8-spot trailer, and go back up to the warehouse and grab the Heap of Work shit. But I'm 7 minutes to an hour. I touched the steering sensitivity on this thing just a tiny bit. And I think I'm gonna have to put it back. This is such a long trip across the bottom. And I can't bring the spare parts down the right way because they'll be on the wrong side of the river from the metal. I mean, this thing's barely it doesn't even get out of first gear if it's not in low range. With the terrain and this much weight. Oh, crooked bridge. It leans to the side. Both of the main east-west roads are screwed. The one that goes west from the garage, and then this one. And those outriggers, they're always dragging in something, hitting a rock or dragging in the snow, and it makes them come out and hang on to it until you can pull it past or pull it through. The Kraz chabors that I spotted down by the opposite side of these bridges the other day. Oh, I had a hell of a time getting past that skinny spot on that road where the outriggers were hitting the rocks on one side and I got a telephone pole on the other. The more I tried to just force it through, the more the outrigger just extended out. Oh yeah, because I came this way around, I don't have the right tracking on. Yep, two on each. Wish I could just cross the river and do the other one. I can. It's not that much of a backtrack. Stage completed. And this is where I should say see you tomorrow. But see, go back up around here and go down that road and across this, across that, and you can come back up that side. And I would be done with metal. You can see right there, it almost looks shallow enough to cross. That is shallow enough to cross. Shit. I'll take a shot at it. You know I don't shy away from big rocks, rough roads. Oh, that's just in the perfect place. To make it hard to get through here. How big a drop off is this? You think the shit'll stay on the trailer? Here comes another one. Yeehaw! Here's the second river. And we are across. There's my other Kraz that I spotted there for a specific job. That's only got a 6 spot. You know, I think they're about the same length. It's just the way they, yeah. It's just the way they put the shit on the trailer that determines 6 or 8. Because the 6 doesn't use the step up here where that one bundle of metal is. It only uses the deck. Come on, pull it around. Show task, start tracking, close, hold for next action. Does it have to get all the way around? Okay, here we go. Stage completed on the other bridge. Yeah, baby. Now, too bad I'm an hour 3 already. Or I jump in the Keny and bring the spare parts down here. I'm just getting the Kraz out of the road. I don't care where the trailer goes. All right. Well, it's dark and I started in the morning, so I guess that says the day is over. We could have finished this without having to go get the trailer for the Keny. Otherwise, we'd have the 10 minutes it takes to get that truck down here. So we'll finish this up in the next one, and then we will do a heap of work. I'll make a note. Tape it to the keyboard or something. All right. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.